3 people were killed in 2 separate incidences in Westbury, Johannesburg overnight. The motive of the killings are still yet unknown, but it's suspected to be gang-related. The bodies of 2 20-year-olds were found on the street, meters away from each other, and the body of a 30-year-old was found a few kilometers away in another street. To get more information on what exactly transpired here overnight, we have one of the community leaders, Jefferson Johnson. Thank you so much for speaking to me. Can you give me an idea of what exactly took place here last night?
Man, dearest, I was at home, and another community leader called me to say that in their street somebody was shot. And I asked him, is the police there? He said, yes, the police arrived because another person had called him before. And just after I dropped the phone with him, we just heard shooting. So I ran to our lounge window, and I checked through the window to see exactly what was transpiring. And the only thing that we saw, we thought that people were busy picking up bullets from the event here, but only to find out that people ran from the flats to come and see that 2 people had been lying here and they were shot and killed. The sad part is that both these boys were shot like execution style in their heads, and we don't really know what the real reason is behind what has transpired though. But as a community leader, it's sad because I feel like I'm a weak leader, because obviously the people are dying and you are a leader and you are standing there and you basically literally just seeing people die and you can't do anything about it.
You mentioned there was also a second shooting that took place where a 30-year-old was killed. Do we have information on what happened there?
Not too sure. Apparently what was happening was that he helped somebody push their car, and he was with his son. And these guys came from the back and they started shooting at him as well. And that's how he died on the scene as well.
This is not an uncommon, experience here in Westbury. Just in December, there was, a few shootings as well. What needs to be done, to help, ensure that this place becomes safe and, people are able, to go out without worrying about being, shot?
Oh. The sad part is that in December as well, I was doing an interview with the SABC as well, and we spoke about the very same problem. It was like just a week after the other, another person was shot. And on that day, the sad part is that we can't tell exactly what it is. Is it gang related? Because apparently these boys don't belong to gangs. What is the reason behind killing them? If there's a perfect reason, I mean, like we already in our community and in this country, we're fighting a pandemic that is killing our people. And in this community in particular, we have pastors dying, we have people close to us that's dying. For something like this to occur again, who gave you the right to be killing? Are you God to be able to kill somebody else? What is your motive behind it? And that is what saddens me as just a normal community member. So I can't tell you exactly what the real reason is behind these people being killed.
You mentioned when we spoke earlier that one of the boys that were killed here was actually an eyewitness in one of those shootings that took place last month. Just give me more information on that.
The one boy that was laying here, he apparently was a witness in one of the shootings, and he was saying, it's going around that apparently they were looking for him to make sure that he does not testify. So I don't know what's the real reason behind it, but that's what we heard though.
Thank you so much. That was community leader Jefferson Johnson speaking to us here in Westbury, where 3 people were shot overnight. Right now, the motive is unknown. They're suspected to be gang-related, but as we heard from the community leader, these boys were not part of any gangs, so it's unclear what exactly led to the killing. We heard from Jefferson Johnson that the 2 bodies that were found here were shot execution style, and we know that police are investigating the matter and will give us more information as they have it. That's it from me for now. Back to you in studio.